Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Dependent Fanatic channel. I'm feeling a little bit better today. Thank you. Today I'm going to be talking about Michigan's offensive philosophy and how the games have gone so far. And, everyone has a little bit of a hesitance on this offense, and especially the running game so far in the offensive line. But after thinking it over for a while, a few days now, this offense is doing exactly what I wanted them to do in the preseason. You knew teams were going to do what Georgia and TCU did to Michigan to slow down the run game and see what JJ can do. And that's exactly what these first two opponents have done this season. So I wanted Michigan to trust JJ early in the season to air it out and in these early preseason games and gain confidence and live practice so that when teams do emphasize stopping the run, Michigan has an answer that will force teams to pick their poison, meaning Michigan can do both. And I think they are practicing that very well in these preseason games, and it looks to be promising. In the last two games, defenses has found they must account for the pass game. But if they did, then the big runs probably would have happened. See where I'm getting at? At some point, a team will try to slow down the pass game because it's so effective and efficient and play a more straight up style of defense, just kind of, I don't want to say boring, but just straight up maybe a zone or, it's going to be tough for these defenses going forward. But that will open up the said running game, especially like the delayed runs, draw plays, running back screens out of the backfield, etc. I can't wait. These home run hitters, especially with Blake Corum and Donovan Edwards, imagine running back screens out of there. You got defensive linemen trying to get after the passer, and they let them in and boop, right over the top of them for a 70-yard screen. That's the type of plays. Or the draw play when they're coming in and then, oh, there you go, Corum or Edwards, and right up the middle, 50-yard run or whatever. It's exactly the perfect offense that I have envisioned for this Michigan football team. But it's up to the opposition to pick how they will lose versus this Michigan team. They are capable. That's the philosophy is be capable of doing everything on offense. And let the opposition dictate a little bit. Yes, I want Michigan to be able to enforce their will just like the last couple of years and run on anybody, no matter how many people they have in the box, except for like Georgia. But who doesn't let anyone run the ball for that matter? So we had to practice this passing attack. If it put the running game on the back burner for the first couple of weeks, that's okay in my mind. The more I think about it, it's exactly what I wanted in the off season going into this season. But Michigan even tried to do the Brock Bowers end around with Colston Loveland, the tight end. And you know that they have plenty of cards up their sleeve that they are saving for the rest of this season. I can't wait to see. We may see some new wrinkles in a night game this weekend versus Bowling Green. So there you have it. A lot of people are concerned about this offense, especially the running game. And I'm not. Teams are going to have to cover the wide receivers and get to JJ more now that he is a viable weapon, and especially on the run on the ground. We've seen our backup, so we got to keep him healthy, but he is a prolific passer. 7 incompletions in the first 2 games. Remarkable. And that's on 56 passes. So teams are going to have to start to account for JJ more and more, which is just going to help the running game and the offensive line, help them with their push. I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all. Still have them going undefeated, 12-0, and making the playoff and winning a playoff game and beating Georgia. So there you have it. Michigan, in a nutshell. Thank you everybody for tuning in. If you liked the video, please do so. Subscribe if you have not. Thank you to all of you who have. Maybe share with some other people out on social media or through word of mouth. And remember everybody to have a great day and go blue.